Hey everybody, welcome to What Was Mommy Thinking? My name is Crystal. I'm a full-time working mom of 3 incredible boys. My family and I live in Texas, and I'm really glad you're here. If you're new, please consider hitting that subscribe button and then the notification bell so you don't miss out on any of the content. If you're already a subscriber, welcome back, and you know what day it is. Today is Tuesday. It is Cook With Me, so let's get cooking. As you guys know, every weekend I like to do some meal prep on Saturday. I try to save most of my cleaning for Sunday, but I kind of give myself the weekend to get some healthy meals prepared and in the fridge. My husband and I are both on a weight loss journey, and we have quite a bit of food restrictions here in our household. So what we're going to make today are some Fajita chicken fajita bowls, and they are incredible. So all we're going to do is put a little bit of oil in the skillet, which you already saw me do, chop up these veggies, and get ready to saute them. So now that I've got my onions all sliced up and ready to go in the pan, I'm going to go ahead and get some bell peppers ready. We had, I think, orange, green, red that we had bought in like a multi-pack from Sam's. And I'm going to slice up some peppers and get these veggies sauteing. All right, that oil's nice and hot, so we're going to go ahead and get these veggies in the pan and let them start sauteing up. This is one of those things that if you liked a certain amount of spice with your dish, you could go ahead and put something additional in with these veggies. We really like the Fajita packets, and they're super friendly from a health perspective. My husband and I, like I said, we're both on Weight Watchers, so one whole bowl of this meal comes out to be a really reasonable value for lunch for us. If I weren't on a weight loss journey and wanted to add in some cooked rice or something along those lines, you certainly could. So all I'm going to do is just put a little bit of pepper on them, because you know we're pretty anti-salt in this house, and get those veggies going. And because there are so many veggies, I'm going to do them in a couple of different batches. I've had some really sweet comments from those of you watching my meal prep videos and weekly Set Yourself Up for Success videos on Monday mornings, and you really like the knife sets that I use. And I really just do have, I have some random knives, but then I have this one set, and the ones that you guys seem to comment the most about are my flower blue and my Fiesta. So I've got the Pioneer Woman is the blue one with the flowers on it that everybody likes, and then this orange one, and a couple of the others that look a lot like it with the paisleys and the prints on them. Those are Fiesta knife sets, and I got them at Belk. One thing that I didn't think about when planning to cook this is I really wish that I had added some mushrooms to this, like maybe some little baby bellas or something to give it that flavor to it. I know that when you get fajitas out, they typically are just the peppers and onions, but I'm a mushroom fanatic and I try and throw them in wherever I can. Also, what would have been maybe a little bit good, I'm not sure, but what would you guys think about those little grape or cherry tomatoes if I had thrown some of those in here? It's just a thought. Let me know what you think in the comments. All right, those veggies are looking fantastic. So while I'm waiting for those to get done, we're gonna go ahead and get this sauce going. This is the Fajita fajita skillet sauce. As you can see, there's no fat in it. It does have a lot of sodium, so my son definitely won't be eating it, but there's only 4 grams of sugar. 2 of those are added sugar. So I'm gonna use 2 packets because I did double this recipe. And the way that you use this is you go ahead and put these in a separate stock pot or other pot on your stove and start heating it until it comes to a boil. And when it does, you're going to add your chicken and veggies in and cook those all up. And you guys will see me do all of that here. You can get this Fajita pretty much anywhere. I got mine at Walmart. They also have a taco skillet sauce that is really good. But this is absolutely our favorite, and you can use it with chicken, shrimp, or beef, or just vegetables if you would like. Those veggies are nice and done. I'm gonna stick them in the 13x9 pan I have with the other veggies and get this skillet ready to cook up my chicken. As you can see here, I've got 4.84 pounds of chicken that I paid just $8.62 for, and I'm gonna use about half of that for this recipe. As with the vegetables, I'm going to go ahead and cook this in a couple of different batches as the chicken gets done, and you do want to cook this till it is completely done. I'm just going to stick it in that 13x9 dish with those veggies and get that next batch going. And once everything is done, all the chicken is done and the veggies are done, we'll be putting it into that stock pot with that boiling sauce. I'm just going to get these cooked through and go ahead and slice up the other couple of chicken breasts. When you're slicing whatever meat that you choose to use with this, you're going to want to try and slice it thinly because the cooking process is going to happen right there in that sauté skillet. So I'm doing my best job that I can to get these chicken breasts sliced really thinly so they cook pretty quickly and they'll have more surface area to kind of hold on to some of that sauce, but they won't be thick and raw in the middle. I do try and trim off any excess fat that I see on there just to keep the meat as lean as possible. So let's talk price for just a second. You guys know I'm all about being on a budget and still living healthy. I wanted to tell you guys that the 2 packets of Fajita were $1.98 a piece. I used half of this package of chicken, which was $4.31. My onions were about $1.29 for the 4 of those, and then the bell peppers were about $1.82 for those. So when it was all said and done, I had $11.38 invested in 8 delicious, healthy, filling lunches. I don't know where else you can do this for that kind of price, and I don't know how it would taste just this good. If there's ever a genius that invents a way for people to be able to smell what they're watching, they are going to be a gajillionaire. So So once this chicken is done on both sides, I'm going to go ahead and just scoop it out with a slotted spatula and get it into that dish and get that second batch of chicken cooking. What you see me doing off to the side there is I'm going to go ahead and cut up the other half of that pack of chicken breast because I'm going to be using that in a different recipe for meal prep. If you missed my weekly Set Yourself Up for Success, check out this playlist so you can go back and see what I do on the weekends to take down any stress and reduce any stress I have during the week trying to get it all done and help set me up for success so I can keep my family and I on track. So now that our chicken is all done, I threw all of the chicken and the veggies into that boiling sauce, and basically you just cook it long enough and keep stirring it around and coating it until it turns into this beautiful kind of a glaze. And all I'm going to do now is I've got my bowls on my food scale. I'm going to portion these out into the meal containers, and these will be lunches for both my husband and I during the week. And what I can tell you in retrospect is my favorite way to eat these over the last week was to heat the entire bowl of stuff up, and it's a lot, y'all, and to take 2 of those Olay high fiber wellness wraps and to stuff those as full as I could with the stuff in this bowl, and I could not even get all of it in 2 wraps, and just put a little bit of Velveeta shreds and a little bit of light sour cream, and they were incredible, very filling, very flavorful, and just hit the spot. We will be making this again soon. It never fails, you guys. If I'm cooking, here they come. They come from upstairs, they come from outside, and they want to try it. So that was the first little divvy out of a sample, and I'm sure it won't be the last because I usually can't get through cooking a meal with just one taste tester. This made 8 meals for us for the week, and I actually ran out of containers. I had to go find another one to throw the rest of it in, and it was really, really good. It took hardly any time at all. I think it took less than 30 minutes from start to finish, and it was well worth it. Having these prepared meals and having them pre-measured out so that we know exactly how much is in it, it's a little bit of work up front with doing the exact measurements and all of that, but it is worth it, and it is really helping my husband and I both with portion control and with our nutrition. And these are those final finished bowls. They tasted so much better than they look here now that I see them on camera. And I hope that you'll give this recipe a try. And if you do, please leave in the comment section below what you made with the sauce and what you thought of it. Until next time, guys, I hope you are having a wonderful, wonderful week. Take care of yourselves, and I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.